So I'm joined today by Emma Dickson of Heineken UK, who were our winners this year of the Large Team IT Service Excellence Award. Hi Emma.
Hi there, Zoe.
Hi, thanks for talking to me today. And really what I want to do is just get an idea from you what it's like to be involved with the awards, and any sort of effects that have happened afterwards, and any tips for people entering this year. So first of all, can you kind of explain why you got involved in the process, and what was the sort of motivation behind Heineken entering?
Okay, I think, well, what happened was we entered in 2011 and we made it all the way to the top three. So I think we were phenomenally proud of that, really. So this year, we really just wanted to have another shot, and we wanted to use the experience that we'd gained from our entry the previous year. We felt we were in a strong position to enter. So ultimately, we really just wanted to have another shot and see if we could win this year.
Yeah, and were your team involved in the entry and the submission process?
Absolutely. The whole team were involved. All 21 of the service desk team were involved right the way throughout the process. And what we did was we ran our submission as a project or a programme. So we got the team involved in the written submission by setting up mini focus groups. And what they did was they really supported in the gathering information stage, and they supported as well in terms of initiating improvement activities throughout the year. So that was fantastic to get them involved. We had a lot of fun doing it as well, which I think is key. The team really enjoyed activities like making the video and planning for the judges' visit as well. So they were thoroughly involved from start to finish. We kicked off in October, and that ran all the way through to June, and it was very much a team effort, really.
Yeah, and it must have been fantastic for them when to find out that they were winners, as well as for Heineken as a business, but for the team in particular.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the team were really proud and delighted to find out they were the winners, because it was the culmination of a couple of years of really hard work. So it was quite exciting, really, to bring that news back. Five of us went down to Daventry, and then it was great to bring that news back up to the rest of the team.
Excellent. And do you think it's had any sort of effects on how Heineken is perceived by sort of customers, and support team, other support teams, peers in the industry? Do you think
I
it's had
think
an effect on this?
Yeah, I think definitely, yeah, Zoe. Probably in our business systems department itself, I think the win has been seen as recognition for the whole department and not just the service desk itself.
Yeah,
So everybody in our whole department was really excited. We sort of put the good news out in an article in our company magazine, which goes across the UK, and we also shared our success story with our Western European colleagues in their IT newsletter as well, which was fantastic for us. Our managing director, we were delighted when he published his half-year results in the
yeah,
format of a cascade, and he mentioned the service desk winning the IT Service Excellence Awards as one of the key
fantastic.
achievements, which
Yeah,
which was really great for the team. We it was a
fantastic.
real fun.
Yeah.
I
So that
think,
was, yeah, go on.
yeah. No, sorry. I was just going to continue to say that I guess a part of working on the service desk is to constantly promote the services. So we've been able to use winning the award to promote the service desk further across our business.
Mm.
So, for example, at our IT help booths, and presenting at corporate induction as well. We've taken that message along and even taken the trophy along and shared the spoof video that we made for the award ceremony, and just sort of got the good news out there, because a lot of it is about promoting it. But ultimately, I really do think that winning the award has definitely enhanced the perception of the IT service desk across the
Mm.
business.
Mm.
It's been great, and as a result, I've had a lot of contacts from people that were at the event in Daventry looking for some ideas and input, or they'd seen something that we'd done that they liked and wanted to know more about it. So that's been quite exciting as well.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, 'cause you can really see, the effect that it's had, after the actual winning of the award itself as well. I mean, that was going to be my next question, really, about building on those effects and kind of keeping the momentum going, and what's if is anything being followed up from some of those initiatives that were part of the submission process?
So we got some great feedback on the back of the
Mm.
submission process, not just what went well, but things that we could enhance as well.
Yeah.
And we built that into our service desk 3-year roadmap. We're really busy at the moment. We've got a lot of big projects underway. For example, we're revamping our IT self-service portal. We're introducing live chat as well, which is a brand new touch point and something that we've never done on the Heineken IT service desk. So that's going to
Okay.
kick in November. So that's quite exciting. So we're just
Yeah.
busy doing, I guess, continual service improvement activities and continuing to try and evolve and grow so that we don't sort of rest on our laurels, if you like.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess entering things like awards is all part of kind of reminding everybody of that, and keeping the the momentum and the excitement going.
Absolutely.
So just one last thing then was just about entrance for this year. If people are sort of haven't entered before, what would be your kind of top tip for them, and what's the first thing they need to really start thinking about?
Okay, top tips for people would be start early,
Mhm.
start now.
Yeah.
Um, I think we started in October, and I think it is key that you really do need to start early. Um,
Yes.
I
See that.
really, I think it's worthwhile thinking of your submission as a project or a program,
Mm.
and treating it as such with different milestones. So you're working towards, first of all, the written submission in March, and then if you're lucky to go forward, then there's the next stages that ensue thereafter. So definitely treating it as a program. The third thing would be get your whole team involved, because 21 people working on it is better than one, and
Yes. Yeah.
it's such an opportunity to work with your team on something exciting. It's good for morale.
Mm.
Another thing that I would say is know the standards and know them inside out, because your written submission needs to cover each of the standards. So
Yeah.
you have to really make sure that you tick each of those off as you go through your submission to give you the best chance.
Yeah, that's a good practical point. Actually, it's not all just about the kind of the creative bits and
Yeah, and how it looks and things. It's about know the
yeah,
criteria. It's a great chance for the service desk team to get to know the criteria as well, I think, and
yeah,
to get to know. And so for me, it was an education piece for them as well.
yeah,
Um,
with a good motivation sort of at the end of it. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
definitely. I think
fantastic.
I was going to say
Um,
one other thing was
yeah.
try and stand out. If I was to re-enter this year, I would say try and stand out and sort of put the essence or the passion of your desk. Try and drive that through your submission, so the judges, when they read your proposal, they try and get a sense of who you are,
Yeah.
what your desk are all about.
Yeah.
Um, and if I was to go back, I would definitely enter again. But the one thing that I would do differently is from October we started, and then the written submission was for March. I wish I'd put sort of my fingers to the keyboard a bit earlier and start in the writing, because the redraft and then the redraft and the redraft process was lengthy. So we kicked off
Mm.
earlier, but if I was to go back, I'd start putting sort of pen to paper a bit earlier in terms of getting everything down.
Yeah.
But a lot of hard work, you get put through your paces, but I think
Yeah.
hugely rewarding and great fun as well.
Yeah.
So
Excellent. Okay, so start now. Okay, well, fantastic. Thank you for talking to us, Emma.
no
I'll let
problem.
I'll let you get on. But yeah, all the best, and hopefully we'll see Heineken this year, next year, even 2013, at the awards and conference.
Look forward to it. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Emma.